Dharma, an essential subject from Vinayapedi. A good citizen follows the laws of the state. Those who disobey those laws are known as outlaws. It is the duty of good citizens to abide by the laws of the state. To follow Dharma means to follow the laws of holy scriptures. It is the duty of a Dharma, a person who is religious, to abide by the laws of God. One who is not abiding, he is an adharmi. Dharma is a basic principle for human civilization. If there is no Dharma, then it is a society of animals. Dharma is meant only for human society. In animal societies there is no religion. They know not the difference between the body and the soul. It is not their business. Dharma is the business of the human beings. So real Dharma, real religion, is to become servant of God and render service to God. That is real religion. Srila Prabhupada's books, lectures, conversations and letters offer a comprehensive presentation of this essential subject as seen in the Vinayapedi's Dharma category. An introduction from his books is given below in the following 11 quotes. Quotes from Srila Prabhupada's books. Dharma is given by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, just as the law is given by the state government. Man-made Dharma has no meaning. Our Madhbhagavatam refers to man-made Dharma as Kaitava Dharma, cheating religion. The Supreme Lord sends an Avatara, incarnation, to teach human society the proper way to execute religious principles. Such religious principles are Bhakti Amarga. Our Madhbhagavatam 5.3. 20. If one actually understands Dharma, he immediately becomes liberated and is transferred to the kingdom of God. Bhagavata Dharma, or the principle of religion enunciated by the Parampara system, is the supreme principle of religion. In other words, Dharma refers to the science of Bhakti Yoga, which begins by the novices chanting the holy name of the Lord. 10 and Magrahadaibi. Kaitanya Karatam Ta, Madhya LL 11.99. We have purposely denoted Dharma as occupation because the root meaning of the word Dharma is that which sustains one's existence. A living being's sustenance of existence is to coordinate his activities with his eternal relation with the Supreme Lord Krishna. Krishna is the central pivot of living beings, and he is the all-attractive living entity or eternal form amongst all other living beings or eternal form. Our Madhbhagavatam 1.2. 6. Rla Bilvama Gala H. Kura said that if one has unalloyed devotion for the Supreme Lord, the goddess of liberation is ready to serve him, to say nothing of the gods of material opulences. Indeed, all the demigods are simply waiting for an opportunity to serve the devotee. Thus there is no need for a devotee of Krishna to endeavor for material opulence or liberation. By being situated in the transcendental position of devotional service, he receives all the benefits of Dharma, Artha, Kama and Mokha. Our Madhbhagavatam 4.24. 27. The main purpose of Rama Dharma is to awaken knowledge and detachment. The Brahmacharya Rama is the training ground for the prospective candidates. In this Rama it is instructed that this material world is not actually the home of the living being. The conditioned souls under material bondage are prisoners of matter, and therefore self-realization is the ultimate aim of life. Our Madhbhagavatam 1.9. 26. The word Dharma is meant for human beings and is never used in connection with beings inferior to human beings, such as animals. Unfortunately, without being guided by the Supreme Lord, human beings sometimes manufacture a process of Dharma by concoction. Our Madhbhagavatam 5.3. 20. The real Dharma is to surrender unto Krishna, but the rebellious living entity, instead of surrendering to Krishna, engages in adharma, in a struggle for existence to become like Krishna. Therefore, out of compassion, Krishna creates this material world to give the living entity a chance to understand his real position. Our Madhbhagavatam 9.24. 58. Just as these desires are the fundamental reason for Krishna's appearance, whereas destroying the demons is only an incidental necessity, so for Sri Krishna Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, promulgating the Dharma of the age is incidental. Chaitanya Karatam Ta, DLL 4.3637, as described to his order carriers by Dharmarya or Yamarya, a living being is a spiritual identity, and therefore his occupational duty is also spiritual. The real Dharma is that which is advised in Bhagavad Gita. Sarva Dharman Paritya Mmeka Aravra, BG 18.66. One must give up one's material occupational duties, just as one must give up his material body. Our Madhbhagavatam 7.5. 51. The younger brothers of Maharya Yudhishthira decidedly followed their eldest brother in rendering devotional service to Lord R. Krishna. According to the principles of Santana Dharma, one must retire from family life after half the duration of life is finished and must engage himself in self-realization. But the question of engaging oneself is not always. Armad Bh Gavatam 1.15. 45. The members of human society who strictly follow the principles of Bhagavata Dharma and live according to the instructions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are called Ryans or Riya. A civilization of Ryans who strictly follow the instructions of the Lord and never deviate from those instructions is perfect. Such civilized men do not discriminate between trees, animals, human beings and other living entities. Paitsamadarina. BG 5.18. Because they are completely educated in Krishna consciousness, they see all living beings equally. Armad Bh Gavatam 6.16. 43.